Hi, we're calling back. It is me, I'm JermaineCallando, your Fluffy, with news. This is Pop Day. Pop Day, we're back. Pop Day, yes. Pop Day is pretty much going to be me talking about celebrity things, and I wish I was going to go live like I was planning on doing, but I was exhausted. Let's explain something about me as a person, and let's explain on this face. I'm JermaineCallando. As you see, we're trying to do two things. Grow this platform. We're trying to become one of the big ones. I am JermaineCallando. I do stand-up. I do improv. I am taking a sabbatical from improv at the moment because stand-up is like kind of doing the most. But also, I'm JermaineCallando, and something just happened last night into this morning. So, real quick, before we get to the topics, because when we talk about the topics, there are a lot of buzzwords I can't say because I want this video to go as well as it will. I want revenue. I want admin. But at this moment, this video is the pretty much pinnacle new version of Pop Day. So there's going to be a lot of transitions, and we may do a lot of stops. But at the moment, we will not. Okay? I did a show last night. It was a competition show. It was in a town I really can't know. It was close to Charlotte. It was almost 2 hours out of the way. And then my car said, I'm going to heaven. I was like, no. And I was like, I have to go to heaven. I must. You've drove me too much. So I don't know if I have a car anymore, y'all. So there are a lot of things that I do not believe in doing, but also there are a lot of things that I don't really care anymore. I'm at the point where I don't want a job. But at the same time, I work where I work. So I am not going to talk about my job here at all. At all. All I'm going to do is say this. I'm going to be on videos almost every single day this week until I can quit my real job, do this professionally. I will ask you for things like Cashapp, which is JermaineCallando. JermaineCallando. And then there are also Venmo, which is the same thing. JermaineCallando. And the last one is PayPal, which is something I can't really say right now, but I'll just pin it, okay? There are a lot of different topics, and I'm going to start, and then we're just going to marry everything together. Because I'd rather have an edited video where you can just say, oh my God, he really cares about us. This is the intro, so you're going to see maybe this intro with every video. I don't know. So it's Pop Day. I thought about having balloons and stuff and just popping them along, but I don't know. I may trigger someone. The recent thing I just saw was J-Lo's new body. And this is to anyone out there. J-Lo recently just got divorced from Ben Affleck, and then she's now showing her I'm still got it body. And I want to say this to anyone out there. I'm going to tell you all this. What's with her keep getting married? People keep saying there's a thing about being endless love and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with getting married and divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced. That sounds tiring. You know how much craziness that I have gone through just to be like, hey, I like you. You like me? Mm-hmm. I never said, hey, we kind of fit. You want to get married? And someone goes like, she's the failure. She's not the failure. The men didn't fit into her. They didn't fit. She had a thing, they had a thing, it worked out, it didn't work out. People always blame the woman, but they also blame the man. Recently, someone said on a thing, and I may post a picture real quickly, right here, like right there, like I could, yeah, right there, right. And he was like, Tina Knowles divorces the first husband. Then Tina Knowles divorces the second husband. She could just stay with the first husband. And I was like, I mean, Matthew had a baby on her. But also, the misogyny of it all is like, hey, we're in America where you can get divorced. But we're in America. Don't she know better? She could have been with a successful black man, and she let that man go for another man and still got divorced. And I was like, what, misogyny? It's kind of crazy because at the end of the day, like, what does this mean? If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. I just said that about J-Lo. Why can't the black woman, in her great mind, being, I don't know, Beyonce's mother, Solange's mother, all them other kids' grandmother. And she's like, I have a great life and I don't really want to be with you. There's a whole clause that neither party can talk about the other party. That's because they that rich. Isn't that beautiful? There was some sad news. There was this rapper that died. A lot of y'all may know this person. I do not. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Me talking about death on here isn't a thing. I'm going to tell you this now. It's not a thing. I'm going to talk about gossip. Yes. Death. No. Happiness. Yes. Debt. Yes. That's messy. People's drama. Yes. Yeah. But sadness. Maybe. There are a lot of pictures of these three models. Apparently, Kylie Jenner, no, one of the, the model one from the Kardashians, the second half. I'm like, we out inside. It's our season. It's our season. Prepare to be sick of us. With two other women. I've always was like, that's crazy. Because even these new shows is happening. Like, Ressa Tessa thing happened. And then they got it right with casting. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm going to watch it every day. I didn't watch the TikTok thing, but I did get the compilation, and it was interesting. You ever wake up and go to sleep watching that thing? Like, okay, that happened. All right, that happened. That happened. You sure that happened? It's kind of crazy because it's like, I'm talking about different topics this whole time, but I keep forgetting to do that. Recently, George Clooney also, he is trying his best to stop the media knowing about whatever's happened with him and his current wife. I think it's iconic because George Clooney this time cares that much about the media. He is that rich. That is true. But at the same time, I'm like, I mean, if you're getting divorced, you're just getting divorced. But I think he doesn't want to be painted like a monster like Brad Pitt. And it's kind of like, oh, dang, I got kids. I'm rich. I got a villa. My woman's impressive. Just like Angelina Jolie. And it looks like that. But at the same time, he's George Clooney. We don't care about that lady. We didn't like that lady. You know how many people was in the street like, I mean, she cute and everything, but it could have been me. Also, new thing. Selena Gomez is the recent joiners of a billionaire. Apparently she has a beauty line, which is awesome. Someone goes like, that's so cool. Would you want to be a billionaire? No. I'm always scared of billionaires because a lot of the billionaires have what you called we've done things. Like, for instance, I think Taylor Swift is a billionaire. And people keep doing these, like, additives to billionaire titles. Like, the youngest billionaire. She's 32, but I was like, didn't you just say Kylie Jenner was a young billionaire, y'all? It's these additives that don't make any sense. Like, for instance, a year or two from now, I'll be probably in a lot of acting roles or doing what I do or all these things. And I get an award. They're going to be like, the first. And it's like, I'm cool with the first. I'm cool with the second. But then there's the additives. Like, they'll be like, the first openly gay man to receive this. And you're like, okay. Who needed this title? Like, there's all these subcategories just to be a person. Like, Oprah's a billionaire. We all know how Oprah became a billionaire. We all respect most people love the fact that Oprah became a billionaire. But also, that is scary. Someone once was like, Jermaine, would you want to be that? And I was like, I want to be comfortable. Like, I don't want to ever be to the point where if I'm at a store, you want to grab me. Have you ever heard of the Michael Jackson struggle? So there's one celebrity particularly, like there's Beyonce that's in the struggle. I don't know if Taylor Swift is in the struggle, but I will say I naturally do think that Taylor Swift is in the struggle. There are a lot of naturally now women that are in the same magical part that Michael Jackson was. So the Royal Three for the 80s was Michael Jackson, Prince, and Madonna. Now, if you don't know this, Madonna has changed their looks over all the years. And Prince had a very reclusive life. So did Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had a point where he had to become so private, it became like unsufferable. But he also wanted that for himself. Now, you're asking this question like, why am I saying Michael Jackson? Why Michael Jackson? You cannot deny the fact that Michael Jackson did the thing where he hugged a woman and she went, it's Michael Jackson. Right? Beyonce could be in a room and a lot of y'all want to just Beyonce. And that's scary. So a lot of people ask like, whoa, what would you do if you see a celebrity? I'm like, I am very inflated. Me personally, I think I'm famous. Like, this video may get 100 views, may get 200 views. A lot of stuff can happen. I don't care. Recently, there was a Billboard article with Megan Thee Stallion, and they asked two questions. One was the biggest thing was, you feel like this year a lot of people start doing all these truths or these, hey, I'm tired of this person. You were the first person with his. And then she gets unaccredited by the Breakfast Club. I think it's amazing. You know what's amazing to me? The song got Hiss. I probably listened to Hiss, especially when it first came out, 200 times. And you hear all of this, and then someone did a video of like, this is what it means. The next time that happened for me personally, now in Hiss, there's a part where they talk about Jake. Well, she's talking about all the people. She talks about Drake. She talks about Nicki Minaj. She talks about so many rappers, and you know, all these women. And then there's a beef. Like, you don't know this. There was a big beef in Hype. That's why we all love Kendall Lamar. Kendall Lamar is, first off, very petty. But he won, which is really good, right? People were like, well, I don't understand. I'll give it to the woman. I was like, what, if she started this year, she started this year. What are we doing? It's kind of like a new trend of like, I don't know, coming inside when it starts getting cold. If you're the first person that announces it, we're not going to always announce it for you. But if you're the one that's most inflated, then you're the most inflated. Let it go, right? And we're going to keep this at this mark. I'm going to try to do this again later. I am going to really research some more videos and we'll do more. So I'm going to do a part 1 for Pop Day today. And I'm going to do another one. I'm going to have like all the media that I need right there. And I'll talk to you with another video soon. All right. Talk to you soon.